Hey, so facts don't care about your feelings. This is just true. If you don't like it, sorry. Sorry. But here's the thing. Don't tell me I'm wrong and I don't get it without explaining yourself. So if you don't, if I'm just going to assume everybody, because everybody's a genius. Excuse me. Because a lot of people have this attitude like, you're confrontational, you're mean, you're bad, me. You just cut through the garbage, okay? It's okay. Regarding the Pope, all true Catholics should agree with this. You should appreciate me saying this if you're honest with it. People are so convoluted with their like schmoozing people and putting on a show, they won't come to this honest conclusion, which is the heart of the matter. Because of what the Pope claims, okay? Not me accusing, just what they say, what they believe about the Pope. He speaks as God's mouthpiece on earth. He speaks for Jesus because he's the leader of the true church. Don't like, that's either true or it isn't. If you think it's true, you are a Catholic. You get that? That's what it means to be a Catholic. You think the Catholic Church is the true church, and the documents say, I mean, they have like caveats, like if you're dumb, God might, like you might be of invincible ignorance, okay? And then maybe God can save you hypothetically. But look, if you willingly don't listen to the Pope, then you are not listening to Jesus, and you can't reject Jesus and be a Christian. Now think about what that implicates. The implication is there. They say it, not me. I can shower you with the quotes in the official documents. If you're not aware, I'm not gonna. Take my word for it. If you disagree, go find me quotes and prove me wrong. But don't tell me you disagree with me. Oh, you're just being confrontational. No, I'm being honest. You're being fake. I'm being honest. And Catholics should appreciate this. You either believe the Pope's position or you don't. And if you don't, guess what? Someone who says he speaks for Jesus, look, because he makes dogmatic ex cathedra statements about salvation. If you ignore that, according to Catholicism, you're ignoring Jesus. You can't reject Jesus' message to the church for salvation. And that's fine. His statements are either speaking for Jesus or he's someone who's speaking for Jesus falsely, making salvific claims. So you either agree with the Pope, okay, because he is who he says he is. If that's true, then you're Catholic. That's fine. If you don't agree with that, and you understand the biblical definition of what it means to be Antichrist, that is by definition Antichrist. So they make it because of their claims. It's the claims they make that's the case, not mine. Not mine. Don't tell me, well, I'm not going to say that the Pope's the Antichrist, and I'm going to say I don't agree that he speaks for Jesus. That doesn't make any sense. That's just you being stubborn and not wanting to be honest. That's you being dishonest, not me. That's the reality of this. That's why people died in history, and that's why people were burnt at the stake. And you don't want to appreciate the Reformation. Then you can be a stupid person on that issue. That's your prerogative. Okay? But I appreciate that people died because they didn't agree that the Pope spoke for Jesus and they wanted to put the Bible in my hands. You can pretend like I'm a jerk or that there's a third option. Okay, there isn't. And Catholics should appreciate this. That's what you believe. And so, oh, no, I'm cutting through the crap. I'm just trying to cut through the crap. Okay. I like Catholics. I have friends that are Catholics. I like to talk to them. I like it when they're honest and they agree with this. So look, don't say I'm just being confrontational and mean. I'm not the one who says I speak for Jesus on earth. Okay. I'm not saying you have to agree. If you don't agree with me, you don't agree with Jesus. The Pope does. That's the position. So look, the Pope, you either are Catholic or the Pope is the Antichrist, or you don't get it. Change my mind. I'm trying to provoke people because I want people to at least be clear on this. If I'm missing something, you explain to me the third option. Because by the way, that claim isn't me. It's not Islamophobia, right? That's like a, what do you call that? A fallacy. You can't say you disagree with Muslims because that's Islamophobia. Christians are often smart about this, right? That's it's a red herring. It's like a distraction. It's missing the point because people aren't the system, right? I don't hate Catholics. I don't. I have a lot of agreement with Catholics against even a lot of Protestants. I don't hate Catholics, but the fact, let's get real here. Let's get real, honest here. Tell me, what's the third option, people? You don't want to talk about it? I guess that's fine, but don't tell me I'm being bad by telling the truth. The Pope says he's God's mouthpiece. He's a vicar of Christ. You can read the saints that the Pope says these people are saints, and they say stuff like, you have to agree with the Pope or you're not agreeing with Jesus. They warn people. Even if the Pope is Satan himself, you're obliged to obey him because he's the mouthpiece of Jesus on earth. If that's true, then we better listen to the Pope. Amen. If it's not true, you couldn't give an example of what it means to be Antichrist in a greater, more bravado, in a more grand way. He's pretty pompous, you know. He's pretty. People kiss his feet and they pray to him, and they want to touch him when they get close, you know. And he's like the head guy over 1 billion people, lives in a golden palace, has his own country, is revered by billions. Says he speaks for Jesus. If it ain't true, what more example do you want of what it means to be a figure who is the Antichrist? If you don't think that's true, then you better listen to him because he says he speaks for Jesus, man. Give me a third option. Sorry that you don't like this. Sorry. Oh, you hate Catholics, Jamie. No, I don't. I like Catholics. Actually, I like Catholics usually. Because they're bold.